Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brian Frost here coming at you today in Escape from Tarkov. And today I just want to do a really quick kind of update video here, just kind of showing some new stuff that's been circulating online here. So as you can see right off the gate, started in hot, some more balance changes. There's not really that many this time, so we'll just briefly jump into these. So basically, skier level 2 has been unlocked now upon reaching, basically the prerequisites to get skier level 2. And then also tasks that were related to skier have also been unlocked as well. And then we have people in the comments here. They're kind of roasting the hardcore wipe a little bit. What's left of hardcore, the container restrictions, and no flee. Someone mentioning the promo code again, which if you haven't seen my other video about the promo code, basically you put in road to release to your launcher and you get a bunch of free stuff to your account. So yeah, hardcore wipes a failure by Mr. Ball and Hobo. Escape from cheaters here from Winnie. It ain't hardcore to begin with, so yeah, I mean, it's definitely, this wipe does seem like it did bring some good to it, but also there's a lot of bad, and it definitely does have its huge amount of gripes as well. So definitely can agree there. And then over here on Nikita's page today, he actually tweeted out this clip here, which if you can't tell what this is, basically this is a map of Shoreline. This on screen here, if you can see my mouse right over here, this is the, what is it called? The weather station on Shoreline. Up here you can see the pier and everything up there. So yeah, this is a map of Shoreline. Looks like some type of targeter, so maybe hinting at some type of future event that will be coming to the game. Who knows what that'll be. That's kind of usually how events start, is they do little teases like this, and then next thing you know, we get some type of post about an event. So it'll be interesting to see what that is. We can see if anyone's talking about this here. Valion says, is there a target on Shoreline? Will there be an explosion? What are we cooking? Weekend flea market event? Definitely don't think that's happening. Airwing Marine says, is this the post-raid kill cam or replay feature that you talked about last year? I don't think that's it. It looks way too glorified and too fancy to just be a kill cam feature, in my opinion. I definitely don't think that's going to be that. But anyway, yeah, so that's something else that's circulating. So possible event will be coming up very soon, if I had to guess. And then I just wanted to pull up a couple of topics I found on the subreddit for Escape from Tarkov that were kind of interesting. So here we have a post by Salt Nearby, and basically, I won't read through all of this verbatim here. You can read through it if you want. But basically, what he summarizes here is that the risk to reward ratio is completely broken. And, you go in, you have a very tough raid because of, the supplies not being safe, like your meds and all that stuff. Maybe, yeah, you get some kills and whatnot, and you, before, you'd make some good money. You can make like hundreds of thousands of rubles in a good raid. You get a couple kills, you get some good loot. But now it seems like the core loop of the game is basically harmed now, and the loot that you get out in raid now, the typical barter items and things like that, unless if you know certain locations to really loot and go after, for instance, like Tarbank on streets, so you can just get a crap ton of cash. Going after like Kaban for his Lexos key that sells really high, and you can get like a Taiga to sell for a lot of money. Looting a bunch of filing cabinets, so you can get like Nixer lenses, the SSDs, all types of items like that. Keys, any good keys you can sell. Unless if you know very, very specific loot routes and loot patterns to go for that only experienced people know, yeah, I mean, you're just not gonna make money. Like, you can have a full bag, you have tapes and measuring tapes, the blue and white tapes, batteries, all kinds of just crap, cigarettes, all that stuff, and yeah, you're gonna get out, maybe have a long hard raid, and then yeah, you might make 50,000, or something like that. So yeah, basically what he's saying is there's just way too much risk, and the reward on average for the typical experience for a player, there's like no reward. So, you know, it's like a constant downward trend in terms of what you're gaining. So I definitely agree with that. I think that's definitely a problem. And then we have from Slow Hamster 551 here. That's a crazy name. 3 good things and 3 bad things about the wipe. So let's see. Number 1, I think this is the good. Yeah, the good is the first. So the found and raid requirement for hideout parts remove. That is very good. Trader level capping to extend the early wipe feel. Kind of on the fence about that, but I guess. I mean, the people who are still really good already have really good stuff still. So I kind of don't agree with that in a way, but I can see that. Nerf to ref. Maybe went overboard. Yeah, ref was pretty strong, and then yeah, they nerfed the prices, so a lot of his items are pretty expensive now, so I guess that is a good thing for sure. Then we have the bad here again, the increased cost of everything. Pain is amplified by everything you sell being less valuable than what you have to buy, basically. Yep. Doubling the hideout requirements. Yeah, that is kind of a lazy way to just make it harder, especially with some items like the motors and car batteries. You already had to get a decent bit of them, and then doubling those, that's insane. Like specifically those items are not fun to get that many of them. I think you have to get like 20 car batteries or 20 e-motors or something to like do your full hideout, which is just, that's insane to me. And then yeah, the cheater compensation, yeah, cheaters are definitely a little more rampant, I think, especially since the player count is kind of going down, so it feels like there's more cheaters in the raids. So I can definitely see, yeah, you know, once you get compensated, the 31k rubles or something close to that isn't going to cover anything that you lose. So then the final thing here I wanted to show you guys just for fun, from Interlinked here, just logged this fucking thing all the way from USET camp to outskirts, and he's talking about this tank battery here. And if you did actually lug that from USET camp to outskirts, you are crazy. That probably took you, what, 15, 20 minutes to get that out of the raid. That's insane. Kudos to you, though, because all you need is 1. So that is insane. But yeah, guys, just want to do a pretty quick one here. Just kind of giving the latest, greatest. We'll have to see what that Shoreline leak is, or, you know, the little preview, little snippet with the targeter on it. Probably hinting at some type of event, because, yeah, I think we're supposed to get one in August. So anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any future video ideas, make sure to leave those down below. And until next time, take care, guys.